Okay, so starting on with the first sum on P&L ratios or revenue ratios, you called it. This is a revenue statement. You can see a revenue statement is given in front of you. Yeah, see a revenue statement of Prodent Enterprises. Okay, so this information is there, and they are saying you to calculate the following ratios: gross profit, operating ratio, stock turnover, net profit before tax ratio. Okay, they have specifically said NPBT, तो हम NPBT use करेंगे, ठीक है? And yeah, give your comments on operating ratios only. Okay, they want your interpretations for only the operating ratios. No issues, we'll do that. Okay, so what did I tell you in exam? जब तक बोला नहीं है vertical statement नहीं बनाना है, vertical revenue या vertical balance sheet हो मत बनाओ. And let us calculate the ratio. So this sum I'm going to do without making vertical P&L. We will calculate the P&L ratios. Okay. Obviously, I will be taking up sums जहाँ पे P&L पूछा जाएगा and ratios भी calculate करेंगे. ठीक है. So let us start. So first is gross profit ratio. So start right down. Gross profit, write down first GP ratio. What is it? GP upon net sales into 100. Why is it going back? Yeah, GP upon net sales into 100. Okay, so yeah, this is the shortcut formula to calculate GP. Please note it down. Yeah, this is the shortcut formula to calculate GP. Yeah, yeah, this formula you must have learned in, I'll tell you where. FIFO में. FIFO weighted average में, right, without making trading account, we calculate what? Gross profit in stock valuation. Okay, so this is that formula. Sales minus COGS gives me gross profit. Okay, so my sales is how much? 2,55,000. See here, sales 2,55,000. Yeah, less COGS. So COGS ka, this is the breakup of COGS. This is the breakup of COGS. Note it down. Okay, this is the breakup of COGS. Opening stock plus purchases plus carriage inward minus closing stock. Carriage inward दिया है तो ऐड करना, नहीं दिया है तो मत करना. Okay, so opening stock, yeah, see this, add to COGS formula, opening stock, add purchases COGS, add carriage inward to the COGS formula, and less stock COGS formula. Okay, yeah, see, we calculate this. 27,150 plus 1,63,575 plus 4,275 minus 4 lakh minus 42,000. 1,53,000. So right here 1,53,000. 1,53,000 is my COGS. Okay, Kishma, I'll do it then today. Yeah, that is why I asked in the beginning. Yeah, मैंने इसलिए पूछा because I somewhere remember ratios का मैंने सिर्फ एक ही sheet share किया था PDF का, दूसरा PDF नहीं share किया. Yeah, thanks. I'll upload it. Don't worry. Okay, so this is COGS substituted here. Yeah, 1,53,000, and you will get your answer of GP. Okay, yeah. So 2 lakh minus 2,55,000, my answer is 1,02,000. So my GP is 1,02,000. Okay. Okay, now substitute this here. Yeah, 1,02,000 divided by how much is sales? 2,55,000 into 100. So 40% is my answer. So my GP is 40%. Okay, box the final answer. Okay, so my GP ratio is how much? 40%. Okay, so I guess this is better. है ना? अगर vertical statement नहीं आता है vertical P&L exam में, well and good, because you'll have to first prepare it and then calculate. But ठीक है, I feel almost vice versa. It's one and the same thing. Here you have to do everything in detail and then substitute it in the formula. There you will get everything from the vertical statement. You just have to copy paste it in the form. Okay, that's the difference. What else? ये हो गया. Next. Second, what they have asked you. Okay, operating ratio. Okay, fine. Okay. Second is operating ratio. So let us calculate that. Operating ratio. Formula is COGS plus operating expenses upon net sales into 100. Okay. Yeah. COGS हमको अब भी मिला. Yes. We got our COGS. Write it. कितना? How much was COGS? Yes, from here we got, yeah, 1,53,000. Substitute here. 1,53,000. We just got this answer, COGS. So I'm putting a star mark because I have done a working note for that in the box. Okay. Plus operating expenses, I don't know. I'll have to calculate. Sales, I know. Sales, I know, 2,55,000. That is given. Let us calculate the operating expense. Here is my operating expense. So here is my operating expense. Here. Okay. What is operating expense? Admin plus selling and distribution plus finance expense. Admin plus selling and distribution plus finance. Tino. So look into the question. Here. This is my admin expense. This is my selling and distribution expense. There is no finance expense in the sum. Leave it. Okay, there's no finance expense in the sum. Nil. Okay. Total it. 45,000 plus 13,500. 58,500. Write it here. 58,500. Write it here. 58,500. Solve this. Divide by 2,55,000 into 100. So 82.94% is my answer. So I'm writing it here. Yeah. So my answer is 82.94%. Box it. Yeah. Jyoti, which value calculation you have sent? 0.2894. ये कौन सा calculation? Okay, by mistake. ठीक है. So this is my operating ratio. 82.94%. Then third is what? Stock turnover ratio. Third one. Put the number here. Stock turnover ratio. Okay. चीज हमेशा याद रखना, whenever you are calculating stock turnover ratio, also by default calculate stock velocity. ठीक है, yeah. Stock turnover is COGS upon average stock. So how much is my COGS? I just calculated 1,53,000. Yeah, 1,53,000. Yeah. Average stock. What is the formula for average stock? Opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2. Yeah, I have my opening closing. Both are given in the question. Yes. See, opening stock and closing stock. दोनों दिया हुआ है. ठीक है, solve it. 27,150 plus 42,000 divided by 2. 34,575. So write it down. 34,575. Substitute. 34,575. So 1,53,000 divided by 34,575. So my answer is 4.42. Round off कर दो चाहिए तो 4.425 to make it 43. So approx 4 times in a year. 4 times. Approx इसको convert कर दो. ठीक है. So 4 times in a year or in a month it could be. इसको convert करके देखते हैं. तो 4.43 को आप round off कर दो. ठीक है. Because you cannot have, see, you can have 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. You cannot say 2.5 times I have. Okay, yeah. Then calculate stock velocity. Stock velocity upon stock turnover ratio into. Yeah, if I want my answer in days, then 365, months, then 12 months, weeks, then 52 weeks. Okay. So 1 upon 4 into this, and this. Okay, let me calculate. 365 divided by 4. So 91.25 matlab 91 days. Round off kar do. Okay, 91 days. Round it off. Huh? Next, 12 divided by 4 is 3 months approx. 52 divided by 4. Sorry, 52 divided by 4. So almost 13 weeks. ठीक है, बाप रे, मतलब बहुत ही स्लो मूविंग है गुड्स. मतलब स्टॉक को सेल्स में कन्वर्ट होने के लिए 91 डेज लगते हैं. इट्स वेरी स्लो. ओके, am I clear till here everyone? Is it clear till here? समझ में आया whatever I am doing? Okay, fine. Thanks dear. Next, what do I want? Next क्या calculate करना है? Office expense ratio. See, they are so specific. सिर्फ उनको admin expense ratio चाहिए. Okay, fourth one. So yeah, fourth one. Office expense ratio, also known as admin expense ratio. Okay, what did I tell you last lecture? In revenue ratios or P&L ratios, the denominator is always net sales and always multiply with 100. ये चीज fixed है. Numerator will depend on what is asked. So if office expenses are salaried, your office expense GP is our salaried GP, profit is our salaried net profit, selling and distribution expenses are asked, I'll write selling and distribution expenses. Okay, like this. So numerator will change on what you want to calculate. So office expense I can write it as admin expense. एक ही बात है. ऑफिस एक्सपेंस तो मेरे पास है कितना, अभी कैलकुलेट किया था 45,000. या 45,000. It's there in the question. Divided by net sales. My net sales is 2,55,000. Because all these expenses are in connection to revenue. रेवेन्यू जनरेट करने के लिए आप ये खर्चे करते हो, इसलिए इसको ऑपरेटिंग एक्सपेंस भी बोलते हैं. ठीक है. 45,000 डिवाइड बाय 2,55,000 into 100. So my answer is 17.647. I can make it 65. So 17.65%. Okay. So box the final answer. Yeah. ठीक है. And next, नेट प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स रेशियो पूछा है. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. वो हाईलाइट किया है, we'll calculate that. No issues. NPBT रेशियो पूछा है. नेट प्रॉफिट बिफोर टैक्स. Okay. So as I said, formula will always have in the denominator what? Net sales. And in 200 will be always there because we are calculating it in percentage, and numerator will depend on what I want to calculate. So NPBT. If they ask you NPAT, we will take NPAT. So NPBT, net profit before tax. So net sales तो मुझे मालूम है. Net sales is 2,55,000 into 100. Now let me check my net profit before tax in the question. In this sum, एक भी tax word नहीं दिया है. Tax paid is not there. Okay, that means ये जो आंसर है ये 45,000. This answer is nothing but NPBT. There are no taxes paid na, in the sum. Otherwise, I would have to reduce the taxes also. Yeah, there are no taxes paid. So I will assume कि ये जो answer है, this is net profit before tax. Okay, so how much is my answer? Net profit before tax, 45,000. Is it clear? So right here 45,000. 45,000. Okay. So yeah, 45,000 divided by 2,55,000 into 100. 17.64. Okay, ये भी same आ रहा है. 65 कर देते हैं इसको. 17.65%. Coincidentally, the answer is same. So this is the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they have said to comment only on the operating ratio. Okay. So what comment I will write? Please write it down. They have asked you to comment only on operating ratio. Comment is only on the operating ratio. I'm writing in the comment. कितना है मेरा आंसर ऑपरेटिंग रेशियो का? 82.94%. Okay, so it's a decent ratio. Let me take you to operating ratios first. Wait. See, I have spoken about this net profit ratio. It should be always NPAT. And इस समय NPBT पूछा है, इसलिए हमने फाइंड किया है. Okay. Yeah. Operating ratios, right? I told you, na, anyone can be asked. See, under operating expense ratio, you have admin expense, selling and distribution, and finance. This I was talking about. Okay. So this is expense ratio, operating ratio. Yeah. So ye yaad hai, I had done all this last lecture. So this is only what you have to write in the comment section. That it expresses the relationship between total operating cost and net sales. It indicates good cost of operations. All this you should write. Okay. Comments में रहेगा. So idea explains relationship between total operating cost and sales, and net sales. It indicates good cost of operations. Okay, that's it. This completes the sum.